Hello there, this is Cookies. I have turned 71 of MA Naba, and I finally caught up to my current turn for this current recording session. So I started, I think, on turn 66 for today. I'm on turn 71, it's my current turn, and we're still prepping ourselves for fighting the stack that Kirby put together. We need to kill these sentinels, and it's a pretty tough job, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a go. So we got some more giants. We did cast Raven Feast. We got 12 more death gems. And 12 more, so that's 24 more death gems for 6 air. We did cast 3 red seconds. We got another Shaitan. And there was a magic phase battle in Silver World. So we got some more ghouls attacking, but they ran into some actual troops, so they have a tough time. One of our cloud mage gets attacked by 2 horror mantises, and these things are really spooky, super killy. He does not stand a prayer. True shot. Of all the things, that was probably the most useless. Okay. And then we do have a few battles this turn, and I will be right back. All right, and I'm back. All right, so I think we left off. We were about to jump into some battles. So let's go ahead and see Agartha attacking me in the halls. This is his counter raiding party. Not much I can do about that. All right, actually, something I will note. So this is the commander for that group. And I believe he's the only commander. Yeah. He doesn't have any bodyguards and he's left alone. So if he keeps the same script, we do have the potential to do attack rear on him. And I am thinking about that for the current turn. For Folia, we see a big pile of Zamays, led by a Vanabog and a Banelord. Flank shoes, just going after more PD. Alright. So they kill those Abyssians. That's 80 Zamays. It's a lot of Zamays. The power that a conjuration discount site with Dragon Mastery gets you. In Undermountain, we have our Camel Riders. They're going after just a little bit of PD. Alright. In Agartha, we're trying to clear his capital PD. So we brought 2 little packs of Sacreds. And he does have a few statues here. So this could get tricky. Let's see our stats. Underground. We have a -3 darkness penalty. So we're only at 17 defense and 11 attack. They do catch the corner on us here. So they are harassing down these 2. And they've turned this whole flank, actually. This party routes for some reason. And that's unfortunate that that party ended up routing, because we end up losing 4 of them in the retreat. So we actually end up losing 11 Jangard to clear this PD, and I think we could have gotten away with just losing the 7 if they didn't route. So, but we do manage to clear 25 PD on Agartha, so that's really nice. And we shut down his capital production. We have a Great Hawk, just poking inside, seeing what's in here. It's like a ball of mages and some Abyssian infantry, along with some lava warriors. Alright. And then we've got the Storming of Abyssia, where we've got a ball of warlocks down here. I don't see any blood slaves on them. We've got a prophet here as well. Don't see any gems or any gear, blood slaves on any of these guys. Yeah, just stuff on Vanarus. Let's see. Yeah, they even still have alcohols on them. So, yep. So this looks like basically an AFK army. So I'm expecting, besides getting gym baited, I don't think it's going to do much. There's not going to be any sort of horror bomb or anything like that coming out of these warlocks, which is a little bit sad. You see Wailing Winds and Relief go up. Good number of the warlocks are routing. Anarus is through the gate. Alright, we're gonna kill a number of these mages and collect a few of the alcohols, I'm sure. Alright, so Anarus loses a commander, loses some 10 Zamays, so a fair number of the Zamays were killed. But otherwise, pretty light attrition for getting to kill, I don't know, 21 mages, so, and a hero. And with it, with Abyssia falling, Mother Oak ends, so we have a freed up global slot. We get hit by a hurricane, which is sad. And let's see, we see some dire wolves coming in. They're trying to do some counter raiding. Do they run to the back? Well, they at least let them know that's potentially a problem. We'll see if we can still take advantage of it, though. And one of our scouts gets patrolled out. Alright. And we lose a Mukarib to disease. Alright. So, what all are we doing this turn? So, this turn, I was considering creating a golem. I had finally saved up enough pearls for it. But we're finally up to 8 pearl income. So I can still get a golem in a few turns. And I do want to increase my pearl income. I really need pearl income. And it's clear that like our site search level 1s haven't really pulled it in. And it's entirely possible that there's more hidden there. Astral sites, I think for normal astral sites, can potentially go all the way up to Astral 6. And unfound doors are common in Astral 4. So I do think we want to go ahead and do some arcane probings. So we're going to go ahead and do that to try and jack up our pearl income. Air sites go up to Air 3, so we're going to try to manually search some of these up to Air 3 using our Stabs of Elemental Mastery and certain Malika randoms. For fire, I believe it goes up to Fire 4. We have a lot of fire, so we're working on manually searching at least up to Fire 4. So we're working on that, and I think we'll finish that out doing it manually. We've got pretty good water coverage. Not much we can do to improve that. We can try to search Scraw Point. We've got excellent death coverage, so our death income is our death income. With nature, we could try to manually site search nature. I forget what that goes up to. And let me see. So yeah, so it goes up to nature 4. You have a few sites like Soul of the Wild that gives 5 nature gems. The previous forest, which is in Wasteland Uniques, that gives 4. I mean, they're all rare, but it's possible that we could find something. So we're gonna go ahead and give it a look. I I, I set it to normal sites and not capitals or thrones, so I don't. Granted, those might be for certain people's capitals, they're just not classed correctly. But I think we will try to search up to Nature 4 when we can get around to it, or at least Nature 3. So we'll try and do that. Some of them might be event-based, in which case we won't really be able to find them, but we'll go ahead and try. For Glamour, we've searched Glamour pretty good, and we can manually search it. I think it goes up to Glamour 4 for sites, and we can do that manually, so we'll start working on that. And then for Blood, I think we've searched that about as well as we're going to. We didn't get any blood discount sites or interesting blood mages aside from the Garnets, which are an indie province type. So we drew empty on blood, which was unfortunate. And then we've also done a fair amount of Holy 2. And maybe the inspector hasn't quite loaded in all those sites. I thought there was more holy sites that gave gems, but I'm really only seeing the Temple of Life and Death that gives nature. Oh, I accidentally selected nature. Okay, there we go. So yeah, that holy goes up to holy 4, which is actually kind of crazy, but there's a few common holy searches that give pearls, but I think we've gotten all that through holy 2. We could get something like a Forgotten Crypt for doing holy 3, and that would be pretty nice because it gives 3 gems. But I don't, generally speaking, I don't think we're really missing out too hard. We might try to do like a Ring of the False Prophet and start manually doing some holy 3 searching at some point. But I don't know if we necessarily need to do that. I think overall, I think we've done a really good job site searching. We've done it really kind of inefficiently and expensively by using a lot of remotes. I think in the future, I'll try to be better about doing the manual searching. It's a point in my gameplay that I can probably improve, definitely improve, but I think we've tried to make the most of all of this coastal plains with really poor gem income, and we just haven't. For some of them, we found a fair amount. Like now, we've got a decent glamour and death and really good earth incomes. But for some of the other ones, we kind of struggled in terms of really trying to find anything useful. Most of our fire income is still from Pyre, uh, along with this one province that gave us 4. So we still don't have very much fire income. It's all in Vanarusian hands now for the most part. So I think we can really start improving some stuff on that front. In terms of the army, we're still moving stuff in. So we've got some more stuff coming in. We have a Smasher Thug with some Janguard. We've got this guy coming in with, what's this, like 55 Sacreds and some more Adites. This guy's coming in with 30 Sacreds. This guy's coming in with Giants and some more Adites. I haven't stranded any, have I? Okay. So this guy, I messed up his mission, so let me start moving him in. So this guy's going to bring some Adites from Bandarlog, rather than going wherever he was going. We're going to keep getting some more Giants. we're also going to make another gate cleaver. So if I were able to get, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 thugs, and they were each killing a statue every round, like we could kill a significant number of statues pretty quickly doing that. So that's part of the idea there. Get some more army thugs in there. We're also doing some boots of quickness to help our thugs maybe kill more stuff more effectively. We're doing another 3 red seconds. We're not quite ready to move out this army yet, so we're not going to do it to Forest of Pine just yet. Instead, we're going to do it in Silent Cavern. I don't think anyone knows what's happening down here. I haven't patrolled out any scouts to reveal these Shaitan or this Gula yet. So if I go ahead and put down a 3 red seconds here, it might not get noticed necessarily, unless there's a scout in Cavern of Tog. Which there might be, but I also think there might not be. It's a pretty boring little cave from maybe other people's points of view. We're going to empower this guy in blood, and this is so we can break into vampires. I got a little jealous of this vampire here for Vanaruz. And let's see, we're going to go ahead and we are going to Dark Knowledge this. I was planning to do a Voice of Apsu there as well, but decided I wanted Boots of Quickness more. And oh, and we're getting a Water Kobold with the Red. Now, Water Kobolds are nice because they can replicate themselves, but they also have, it's also a way for me to get Water Mages. Now, I can get human Water Mages over here if I roll the randoms for them. But these guys are cheaper. Well, in some ways they're not, but they're, I think they have glamour, so they are stealthy. They fit in with my kind of like elf theme. And with a water bracelet, they'll make really good quickening casters. So I was thinking about using them for that. What I also need to be making is probably more rings of levitation. Although I think there's an army-wide levitation spell that maybe I can do. It's an enchantment. So instead of soaring army, levitate soldiers. Is there not like a bigger AoE for levitation? Because that'd be kind of nice as like an earthquake counter. Interesting. All right, so maybe I need to make some rings for that. Who can do that? This is my current turn, so I can make some of these updates. You can see this guy heading down with yet more Adites and Janguard. I'll need more Earth Mages there as well to be able to paint everyone with buffs properly. But I'm spending all my gold on Malika this turn. Janguard and a temple. Maybe I cancel the temple. I try to get more Earth Mages. Maybe I just breach with this guy. So if I free up that gold... Oh, I kind of want a temple here so I can recruit mages here. I can at least get more Adites. Can start getting a Sahir here, 475. Okay, so I'll get a Sahir. I do need to be careful about my Dominion though, because once Zan is finished with this war, He's going to do more temples and more blood sack, and it might be too late at that point for my Dominion to recover. So, but I do need more Earth Mages. We're getting another Gate Cleaver. And, oh yeah, I was going to get, I can probably pull this hammer off this one. Where are you going? So maybe all three of you can go up there. So 100. I think we have enough Veil army. Yeah, so we have 100 here. Okay. So they should be hidden. We are getting another Efreet Thug. And we're getting a GSS. So do I have an air mage who's not busy at the moment? This guy's diseased, so I need to run a test game with this guy. And so I was wondering if I could do Pyre of Catharsis with just the Ring of Fire, but I wasn't sure. So I'm making this Red Dragon Scale Mail. I'll use the two items together and hopefully fix his disease. So I don't want to rehire him. Just keep him. And oh, we're also getting a cornucopia. We're trying to save on some of our gem expenditures out in the field in terms of gem baits. Now, I was pretty sure I had an air mage that wasn't doing anything this turn. I might forget to re-equip a thug, so I don't want to mess with mages there. Could use a Malika, but I was hoping to find a Hermit Sahir if I still have any left. This guy's holding a lantern. Might just use a Malika. Oh, it's Cloud Mage. This guy's perfect. Alright. So we'll go ahead and get a Ring of Levitation. I don't want him to notice that I might be vulnerable to Earthquake. I'd like it to be a surprise. So even if he takes Forest of Pine, when I go to march my army into it, I think I'll show Soaring Army, and then I think I'll swap out Soaring Army for something else. Because I don't want him, I want him to think Earthquake is useless, even though it might actually be useful in a big battle. Alright. And I think that's most of it for this turn. So, yeah, I think that's it for turn 71. It's my current turn. And I'll go ahead and see you in some future recording session, and hopefully I'll be a much happier camper. Have a good one. Later.